The body is the servant of the mind. This powerful statement reflects the essence of Joseph Murphy's belief that the mind is the true source of healing, and that every thought carries either the seed of disease or the power of restoration. In his groundbreaking teachings, Murphy revealed a truth that modern science is only beginning to fully embrace. The mind and body are not separate, they are one. The state of your physical health is profoundly influenced by the beliefs, emotions, and mental patterns you carry, especially those stored in your subconscious mind. Murphy taught that the subconscious mind governs all the vital processes of the body: digestion, immune function, cell regeneration, and more. It responds not just to physical stimuli, but to thoughts, beliefs, words, and emotions. Every fear, resentment, or mental habit of worry becomes a stressor on the body, while every thought of peace, forgiveness, and faith becomes a healing agent. This is a foundation of the principle, the mind is medicine. Your mind, especially when aligned with positive belief and spiritual understanding, becomes a healing force capable of transforming your health from within. Belief directs biology. What you believe about your body becomes your reality. If you constantly affirm, "I am weak, I always get sick," or "this pain will never go away," your subconscious accepts these as commands. It then orchestrates physiological changes that reflect those beliefs. Faith and expectation trigger healing. Murphy emphasized that faith is the most powerful medicine. When you expect recovery, your subconscious works in harmony with that vision. Countless cases of spontaneous healing have occurred when people deeply believed they would be well, even when doctors said otherwise. Visualization as therapy. Imagining yourself healthy, strong, and whole sends a direct message to your subconscious. Murphy recommended daily mental rehearsals of perfect health, where you feel the joy of being vibrant and healed. This activates the body's regenerative power. Words as medicine. Every word carries vibration. Speaking positively about your body, "Every cell in my body is filled with divine health," creates a new mental environment for healing to take place. Negative speech does the opposite. Emotions affect every cell. Chronic anger, guilt, fear, or sadness weaken the immune system and contribute to illness. On the other hand, love, forgiveness, gratitude, and peace release healing hormones and bring the body into balance. Expectation is the second ingredient. We need to expect that our symptoms will improve in order for the placebo effect to take place. Conditioning is the third ingredient. This may sound simple, but it is so important. We need to believe that we have the power to heal ourselves in order to use the placebo effect to its full potential. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can help us focus on the positive and improve our overall well-being. Remember that you have the power to heal yourself, and that your mind is your greatest ally when it comes to your health. By following these tips, you can tap into the power of suggestion and improve your health and well-being. When we are grateful, we are focused on the good things in our lives rather than the negative. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family and leave a comment below to let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. This can help us maintain a positive attitude and believe that we will get better. Your mind can be your greatest enemy when it comes to your health. Your mind can be your greatest ally when it comes to your health. You should always seek professional help when you are sick or injured. You should never use the placebo effect to improve your health. If you chose B, then you are right. A is incorrect, because although our thoughts and beliefs can negatively affect our health, we have the ability to change them. C is incorrect, because although seeking professional help is important, we also have the ability to heal ourselves. And D is incorrect, because the placebo effect is a powerful tool that can be used to improve our health. We can practice gratitude by making a daily list of things we are grateful for, or by simply taking a few minutes each day to reflect on the good things in our lives. There are many studies that show that gratitude can improve our health and well-being. For example, in one study, researchers found that people who kept a gratitude journal were happier and had less negative emotions than those who did not. Another study found that gratitude can help reduce stress and anxiety. This doesn't mean that we don't seek professional help when needed. It simply means that we recognize our own healing abilities and take responsibility for our health. Which of these statements is not true? Your mind can be your greatest ally when it comes to your health. B. Negative emotions such as anger and resentment can improve your health. C. You can use the placebo effect to improve your health. D. Focusing on the positive and practicing gratitude can help you heal faster. If you chose B, then you are right. A is true, because our thoughts and beliefs can affect our physical health. C is a powerful tool that can be used to improve our health. And D is true because focusing on the positive and practicing gratitude can help us maintain a positive attitude and believe that we will get better. There are many studies that show that positive thinking and a positive attitude can help people heal faster and have better health outcomes. For example, in one study, researchers found that people who had a positive attitude after surgery were less likely to develop complications and had shorter hospital stays than those with a negative attitude. Another study found that people who had a positive outlook on life were less likely to develop cardiovascular disease. Our brains can learn to associate certain things with certain outcomes. For example, if we have taken a painkiller in the past and it has relieved our pain, we may be more likely to believe that it will work again in the future. For example, when we take a painkiller, our brains release endorphins, which are natural pain relievers. When we believe we are receiving a treatment, our brains can release these same chemicals, even if the treatment is fake. Well, I'm here to tell you that thing is real, and it's called the placebo effect. However, when we do this, we are less likely to believe that we will get better, and we are less likely to see positive outcomes. Instead, we should try to focus on the good things in our lives and the positive things that are happening. This can help us maintain a positive attitude and believe that we will get better. There are many studies that show that positive emotions such as happiness and optimism can improve our health and well-being. For example, in one study, researchers found that people who were happier had better immune systems and were less likely to develop illnesses. Another study found that optimistic people were more likely to survive cancer than pessimistic people. So, make sure to stay until the end of the video so you can learn some simple but powerful techniques to improve your health and well-being by simply changing the way you think. What's even more fascinating is that this effect has been shown to work even when the treatment is fake. For example, in one study, researchers gave a group of people a pill that looked like it contained a powerful painkiller, but it actually didn't contain anything. The participants still reported a significant reduction in their pain levels. Hi everyone, I'm a mental health physiotherapist and a cognitive neuroscientist. Welcome back to our channel. And in this video we'll explore the amazing power of our minds over our body. We all have experienced pain and illness at some point in our lives. The placebo effect is a well-documented phenomenon in which people who believe they are receiving a treatment for a specific condition actually experience an improvement in their symptoms. So how does this work? Well, it all comes down to the power of suggestion. But the placebo effect is not just a trick of the mind. It is a powerful tool that can be used to improve our health and well-being. There are 3 key ingredients for the placebo effect to work: belief, expectation, and conditioning. Belief is the first and most important ingredient. Now that we know how the placebo effect works, let's talk about how we can use it to improve our health. Tip No. 1. Believe in the power of your mind. Tip number 2. Focus on the good. It's easy to focus on the negative, especially when we are sick or injured. Tip No. 3. Practice gratitude. So there you have it, 3 simple but powerful tips to help you use your mind as medicine. It's time for a quick quiz to see how much you remember from the video. Now let's move on to the next question. What is the main idea of this video? That's all for our video today. I hope you learned something new and that you will use your mind as medicine to improve your health and well-being.